Hello, what's up, everybody? My name is Clarke. I am an instinctive meditation teacher. I am certified through the Radiance School of Meditation. I worked on my 200-hour certification a little over a year ago, and now I actually teach. I am the owner of Ankh Aru Meditation, and I also I am certified or registered with the National Yoga Alliance. And so what I want to talk about on this live video here is the chakra system and just what is the chakra system. Some people believe in them, some people don't. I myself, I'm a big, huge believer in the energy systems that comprise our body. Most people think of the body as just physical and mental, but I know there's so much more to it. And so what a chakra basically is like these little energy discs in our body, these energy fields in our body. And there's, I don't know, hundreds of them in the body, but there's 7 main ones that we focus on. And these chakras, every once in a while, we need to get them back into balance. And I'm going to have a brief meditation at the end. But first, I'm going to talk about these 7 main chakras for a moment. So you hear about the root chakra. This is the one that's all about safety. This is the one that gives you that sense of feeling grounded to the earth, feeling at home in the earth. All of that is associated with this chakra. And that is down about your tailbone area. And then as we move on up, we have your Sacrial Chakra, which is related to or associated with the sexuality. It's related to movement, the sexuality, the flowing freely of an erotic joy in life itself. And as we move on up, you have the solar plexus chakra. And this one is the one that's primarily about manifesting your own personal power, owning all that space around you, that space that extends out from your skin to several feet beyond your skin. Harness that power. As you move up further, you have your heart chakra. And this one is the one that lets you know how you're doing in terms of feeling free to love. Are you letting love in? The personal space that it's how is the balance and of giving and receiving. As we move on up, then we have our throat chakra. The throat chakra is the one, that's where your guts come from, basically. Am I speaking my mind? Am I shouting out loudly the joy or the pain associated with defeat, the shock associated with it? Anything that I've been longing to say to someone in my life that I just haven't been able to say, that comes from your throat chakra. You ever hear that saying, I got a lump in my throat? Then we have the third eye chakra, which is located up in the forehead or up here in the pineal gland. And that's or pineal gland, I guess that's the correct way of saying it. It's a little tiny gland that looks like a pine cone. And this one lets you know how you're doing in seeing the path ahead of you. It's giving you that vision. It's the one that you follow when you meditate. When you feel that connection with the universe and you get those visions, that's where that's coming from. Are you following your intuition and identifying with your allies and your enemies? How am I doing in seeing through the illusions all around me and finding my way? And then finally, we have the crown chakra, which is located in the top of our head in our crown. And this one is basically letting us figure out where we fit in, where we belong within the cosmos. Where am I at home in feeling my quest for the universe here? So now let's get into the chakras themselves. So the root chakra is one that is red in color. And as I mentioned before, just imagine these little tiny discs spinning around. So down here in your pelvic region. You have this little red disc. And this one, the chant for this chakra is Lam. And so what we're going to do is we're going to draw attention to our breathing for a moment. So get yourself nice and comfortable. You can be seated in a chair with your feet on the floor. You could be laying down on the bed, wrapped in a blanket, or just kind of chillaxing with on the floor with some pillows, however you're comfortable. We'll take a few inhales. Let the inhale be about 4 to 5 seconds long. Then you're going to pause for a second and let the exhale out. And once we begin, on the exhale is when you'll actually emit that sound, that tone that's associated with that chakra. And we're going to do 3 breaths on each chakra, so 21 in total. So for our root chakra, the chant is Lam. So we're going to breathe in, hold it, and on the exhale, Lam. Long. Long. You might notice how the tone and the spinning that disc grounds you with the earth. We're going to move on up into our solar plexus. And the sound for the chant for the solar plexus is Vam with a V. Vam. 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 Now we're going to move up into the solar plexus. The tone for the chant on this one is Ram with an R. Ram. Now we're going to move up into our heart. The chant for our heart is Yam with a Y. Yam. Yam. Now we're going to move up into our throat. And the chant for our throat is Hum with an H. Hum. 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 Now we're going to move up to our third eye chakra, right in the center of the forehead between our eyebrows, that little pine-shaped gland, our third eye chakra. And the chant for this one is Om with an A. Om. Om. And finally, we'll move up to our crown chakra on the top of our head. Instead of chanting on this one, we just use this one to listen. At this time, I invite you to slowly open your eyes when you're ready. Start reorienting yourself with your surroundings. Take a moment to luxuriate in the feeling of this meditation you just completed. Thank yourself for participating in this activity. All right, so there you have basically a chakra cleansing meditation, a little brief explanation of what chakras are. Try it if you like. Like I said, some people believe firmly in them, some people don't. I myself am a big energy guy. I took Tai Chi for a few years, and energy was a big part of that. Breath was a big part of that. So I like to combine this and add the instinctive meditation aspect to it. So I will make sure that I post the link to my Anka Aru meditation page in the description, as well as a link to schedule your individualized or group meditation session. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Clarke with Anka Aru Meditation. Namaste.